Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here. Yeah. What? Yeah. I just wanna let you know, you're a stupid fucking cunt. Go ahead and run your mouth, pussy, I don't give a fuck. You're a stupid piece of shit, you're a stupid fucking bitch. Get the fuck up off my dick, get the fuck up off my dick. Like, please end your fucking life, please end your fucking life. I really gotta emphasize, no one cares if you're alive. You're a fucking penis hole, grab a dick and eat it whole. I need to know if you were dropped when you were just a fetus though. You're so fucking ugly and your face is fucking foul. Jeez, you're so fucking loud. Can you shut your fucking mouth? Can you shut the fuck up? You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here. Yeah. Close your fucking mouth, you're just really fucking dense. If you hate me while you talking, you don't make no fucking sense. Got a sad life, go to fucking hell. Are you stupid or disabled, man? I can't fucking tell. Man, you're a fucking dumb shit, you don't even run shit. Get the fuck up out my face and go to hell and eat a dick. Come and catch these hands, boy, come and match these bands, boy. I'm not crazy, I just do it all because I can, boy. I hope you fucking die in a high-speed car crash. I hope you fucking fall head first and get your neck cracked. I hope you have some beautiful children that die from cancer. I hope you catch Zika when your wife gets pregnant. I hope you win the lottery and die the next day, and your daughter has to see you getting lowered in your grave. Like, that was a little dark. I'm sorry. That was a little dark. Very poor taste. Shut the fuck up. I shouldn't have said that. You're a fucking cunt. Actually, no, I should have. Shut the fuck up. I didn't say enough. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
We were supposed to have another kind of a show. We were having a rap group here today, rapping for Jesus, but they didn't have enough money to make it here, so we had to do something else.
She sat in the corner with me every Sunday. She would kneel for the priest. I would wait till everyone leave. Then I'd get down and smell her seed. 12 years old, never thought nothing of her till she told me she had finally started her flow. I was like, whoa, I didn't know bleeding could be so sensual, bro. I started making some sexual jokes. Yeah, let's get down to business. She wanted some kids quick, and I noticed that she was developing big tits. Nice day, isn't it? Are you looking forward to the next church picnic? You're just a little bit old for my taste, but I guess preschool age is a bit optimistic. She wanted my seed, and I really wanted to see what she looked like with lipstick. So I took the Rohypnol, mixed it with bleach, straightened her gravy and biscuit. And I know that you're gagged, and you can't talk now, so you can just do all the listening. This isn't rape, this is great. You sit there and let me just give you this jizzing, but I just wasn't ready. There was nothing but blanks in the tank, so I grabbed a machete. turned her into spaghetti. Rest in peace, Betty. And I thought to myself as I stood there covered in tears, man, this sounds like some shit I'll probably be lying about in a couple of years.
You're just a beta male. Monday, Matt, shut the hell up. Listen to me, Matt. You're just a beta male. But don't hate yourself for it. Beta male. If you truly believe in Jesus, truly believe in God, take the blame yourself, Matt. Maybe you should get a job. Stop being mad at that woman. It's all your fault. Beta male. Are you close to your father?
Not really.
Does he even return your call?
I didn't.
How is it her fault your dick don't work? You're so weak. Now she's addicted to the sweet taste of African-American meat. Matt, you've been exposed. Both of your kids are really tight roles. Beta male. What kind of a grown adult is sitting around home and doing nothing but picking up boulders, putting pictures of children in boulders?
I didn't do anything.
Stop lying, idiot. I'm in the zone. What kind of man can't even control the type of dick that she's sticking in her hole? Jesse Peterson, about 70 years old, and still breaking your home to feed her the bone. Baby, you are something else. Matt, your woman is amazing. But you gotta go.
Oh my God,
if you truly believe in Jesus, truly believe in God, get a hold of this gun, put it to your head, deliver yourself to the Lord. You fat bitch. Get out of here, motherfucker.
With Jesus, with Jesus.
Are you gonna shoot me?
With Jesus, with Jesus.
No, with Jesus.
With Jesus.
Matt, you're just a beta male.
With Jesus, with Jesus, with Jesus.
Knowing that he is a liar, an apparent liar, and a sociopath, you gotta doubt everything that he says.
With Jesus.
He is a lie. Take it from me. He who sins is of the devil. You gotta be right
With Jesus.
and be honest. Let it go, Matt. Let it go, Matt. Let it go, Matt.
Go with Jesus.
Returning the children to the fathers and the fathers to the children.
Go with Jesus.
Thus said the Lord, not thus says Jesse.
With Jesus.
That's so amazing. God bless you, all right?
Hello everyone, welcome back on tonight's show. It's been a little interesting on the music. Yeah, I see you guys like the music. And what's up everybody? Let me go ahead and read out a little bit of the names. As usual, we got a decent audience going. So, give me a second. Hello there, Mad God. Well, I need to fix up your roles. Alistair Minecraft, Despair, Godbotherer, Charlotte Rose, Mal, Jennifer Ranilla, Hot Dog Turbo. How you guys doing tonight? We got Vash. Hello there. Gage. I think that's Tina. Sorry if I fucked that up. Sir Addy. Gage, the Rant and Doom guy. Lone Wolf. How you doing? Thrash. Speedy Dash. Chelsea. Sorry. The Memes of Destruction. Hello there, Memes. I haven't seen you around in a while. Hope you doing well. Yeah. I hope there's quite a few people on already. Holy fuck. I hope you guys are having a fantastic fucking New Year's Eve. We're just gonna sit here and celebrate and have a conversation about things in relation to the ending of the year and the ending of a decade and starting of a new one. So I figured there's a few topics in mind. Actually, I came across a few things because I'm not happy with the recent week's trends going on with the YouTube and shit, and going to really put perspective in what's going to happen in 2020 as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great fucking New Year's Eve, I had some delicious fucking turkey. It's tender as shit. That was great. Doing well, buzzed already. Well, don't don't get too drunk, Gage. You might put another body in the ground. You know, can't let that happen.
Oh, yeah. We don't want Gage to be bodying people. We just got you out of jail, but I had to call in my pizza don order to get him out.
Yeah.
So, can't
And
call that many favors.
anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are having a great night and whatnot. I wasn't expecting to do this stream because I was busy with the dinner and family at the time, but I managed to get a window to squeeze in. Yeah, so I hope the microphone's going well too. I had decided to remove a lot of the things like noise reduction and noise gate that I typically use for my old one. So I hope it sounds better. Seems like it is to me personally. Uh, we can't afford a bail, sadly. Oh well, looks like a Doom guy's fucked. Going back to pound me in the ass. Hail, where not well. I mean, the demons aren't the one pounding the ass. It's the Doom guy. So anyway, the point of the I think it's really interesting with the state of my YouTube channel. I will say that that fairly recently I hit 300 subs, and I gotta say I'm very much appreciative of all the people who've been supporting this channel as of late. I mean, granted, this whole project against the pedophile thing has only been around for about 3 to 4 months. So, but the fact that you guys support it the way you do, that you guys are here every time I do a stream, every time I make a video to talk about it and support it, then I really do appreciate that. It's fucking insane to me that anyone would actually care enough to, talk about it, to actually support it for what it is. So yeah, the big boom 300, exactly. Hello from the future. I haven't slept yet, doll. I haven't slept. Oh no, Catherine. Why aren't you sleeping, Catherine? Yeah, I know it's fucking fantastic, and the mic sounds great. That's good. So going into 2020, the Discord server's been growing and shit, all kinds of shit. There's going to be a few changes, there are a few adaptations, but I have to probably try to be a little bit more careful with things because YouTube's like, hey, we're going to shut you down, but nothing's really going to change, obviously.
And I am the god. I mean, mod of the server. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us how Bajingle. Yeah, apparently. Okay, let me mention that real quick, actually. So apparently, Joseph Daniels, or what we like to call him, Bojangles, and I'm not exactly sure when 100%. All I know is that other people have told me this, and it seems to be a fact because of the fact that he's disappeared, which is something that never happens with him. That apparently his brother may have found out what was going on with him and the shit he's been doing, and he lost access to his phone.
He got grounded.
He got grounded. He got the Ross treatment. They took away. Yeah, and apparently he showed his privates to a minor. Wow.
Which, I
Wow.
mean, to be fair, we all knew that he was really, really autistic. Uh, so we have to think, you know, before anybody were to think that, oh well, they're trying to pedo. That might be the case, but at the same time, to them, they think that he's apparently just really touched in the head, and it does seem that way. But at the same time,
he's he's fucking grounded, and apparently he showed his fucking barely. Apparently he showed his thumbtack to like a minor. Apparently, like again, I'm still treating this as allegations because I know a group of people showed me this too, and a lot of people have been showing me like the proof that this is what he's been doing to random people that he found through like, minor accounts and minor Discord servers. which means this fucking disgusting Grease beard was literally looking around for places to find minors, and apparently he tried to start some shit with someone who was marked as a 15-year-old, and showed his thumbtack to him. And yes, if you, I'm not gonna show it on stream. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No.
But just trust me when I say this. It literally is as small as a fucking thumbtack. I am not shitting you.
It's smaller than Donald Trump's pinky finger.
It's small. Oh, it's ridiculously small. And this is the pack he has. He's a Mr. I'm going to flag or fucks. Actually, come to think about it, I'm gonna play that on. I'm gonna play that on what he planned to do to me because of the fact that I call him out on his horse shit. So yeah, we're gonna have a laugh. We're going to have a gander. Just a good old time about little Joseph's plan for the wall fox. For the war fox. Oh, I want you to see this. This is some delicious irony on the table. So hold on, let me go and bring this up because this is a more PNG file shit. So around midnight, come and call happy year, sir. Year Kaz. Hello there. Happy year to you too. So let's go look at what could be seen in the thingy. I probably can't. I probably have to go full desktop to show it. Do I? Yeah, looks like I have to go full desktop. My bad. Let me go and get fucking retarded display capture going.
Also, I want to go ahead and do a request. If somebody could get Bojangles' face onto Jingling's body from Life, I would fucking love it. I just
Yet
they call me Jingling.
We got a few good meme lords in the fucking Discord. They should be right on that shit. Just crack a whip. Always crack the whip, Vash. You tell them you give them a meme, they give you a meme. It's a sweatshop in there, as it should be.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just request the ones that I think would be fucking gold.
Okay, so here's the video I'm talking about.
That's a good way to get rid of your enemies, is flagging them down. That's a good way to get rid of your enemies. That Cas Fox is flagging them.
Oh wow, that totally aged well. My Bo Dangles. you heard it from the tart himself. The best way to deal with your enemies is to flag them. The best way to deal with your enemies is to flag them. And no, he's no longer using the internet. That has aged so well. Oh fuck! I'm sorry. When I heard the news about what happened to him, I was laughing my fucking ass off. I thought this was going to be like I was been trying to release a video talking about some stuff about being deplatformed, which yes, I currently am. I'll explain that later on. It's just I've been too busy to make videos lately. But this is what this guy admits to. He says that he wants to flag people off the internet, and look, he's off the internet. He's been officially deplatformed by his brother. This is amazing. Sounds like his tongue is too big for his mouth or something. Probably. That's just amazing. Wow. That's fucking amazing. So yeah, but Joe Bangles is he's grounded, he's in trouble. His family, I assume at this point his family's aware of his activities. I don't know, you can explain to me if I'm wrong or not. I don't really fucking know. I just assume that his brother is aware, and by extension, the rest of his family is probably aware of his activities, perhaps. I could be fucking wrong. But yeah. Yes, the irony. So, yeah. Also, Brett, what was that? Well, see, Brett, since you asked so much, I'm just going to say no. Not no for other people who want to get in, but no, just no for you. So, with that.
Which one's Brett?
Thrash fan Brett 94. So
Hmm.
something like that.
Yeah, he's wanting to make it relatively quick, so
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna constantly keep like keep constantly telling me it's annoying me on that front. No, no, sorry, just no.
yeah, he's got to do the banter with the chat and stuff first. And yeah, that kind of comes across as a little bit needy. We see you in the waiting room.
Yeah, irony is over 909,000. King Rooster has arrived. Hello there, King Rooster. I sorry if I can't if I pronounce your name as I can't pronounce shit correctly with that. Some his brothers discovered all the shady shit he's doing. That's what information has been relayed to me. Apparently, people found like somebody found out exactly where Joseph lived, his phone number and everything. They managed to extract that, and they and they had a conversation with Joseph's brother, who apparently lives there. I don't know. I don't know much about Joseph's family. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about like his family or anything. But all I know is that they figured out that where he lives. They contacted his a family member about him, and they proceeded to take away his phone access. So he's grounded, boys. Daddy's he ain't going to
Gentlemen, we grounded him.
be. Gentlemen, we got him. Uh, it was me that did the talking with his brother and another server. Oh, was that really the case, Lone Wolf? Well, maybe in a bit, right? In a bit, I'll let you on the show to talk about that if that's okay with you. I got no problem adding you on to talk about that then. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
I would love to hear about the story of what happened when you discussed it to his brother. That sounds fucking hilarious.
I mean, yeah, that would be pretty funny.
It would be fucking great. Because from what I've been told, it sounded like it was pretty hilarious to do. Or I could
He
be wrong.
actually doxed himself on Skype. Wow, fucking idiot. And Godmother, Joseph's family must have been aware of his shady ways. No, I believe that it's considering the what's been happening. I think that they were made aware because of this, and I honestly feel sorry for the family. Just from the perspective right now.
Oh, no problem for the advice there, hot dog. And here's of course the link to my Discord server if you're new and want to join in, and if you have something to add to the conversation as a whole when it comes down to other things. Just be sure to give me warnings in advance about who can join in. Okay, there's somebody else who join in. I'll let Ferret on since I know Ferret. Hello there, Ferret.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. How
Well,
about
I
you?
mean, I would let
I'm
Ferret
good.
on.
Hell yeah.
I stepped out to have a cigarette and jump in the show and say hi.
It's all good.
God damn it! You don't deserve to have cigarettes. You don't have the pass anymore.
I have a pass from Kaz, so it's good.
God damn it!
Kaz gave me a new cigarette pass.
Wait a second. All it shows is paw print, drool print, and it looks like he licked it.
All right.
That's
Oh shit.
Kaz just can't help himself when it's me.
Yeah.
He just has to lick it.
Yep. So there's another thing I'd like to talk about because I'm sure later we'll probably get back to Joseph in a bit. I'll let was it Lone Wolf 30? What was his? Fuck. Sorry, I keep forgetting. 360. On his own time to come in here and talk about that if he wants. So we're going to also talk about what is the possible future of a channel such as this, because let's just say I ain't liking my chances after a certain person on the internet got a little bit axed, and I'm going to mention him because it doesn't seem like a lot of people are talking about it much. So fuck it, why not? Apparently, YouTube's been very aggressive with their needing to ban people they don't like off the platform.
We talk about Drunkle.
Oh yes, we're talking about Drunkle.
Oh, poor Drunkle.
We're going to
Rest
talk.
in peace, Drunkle.
We're going to give a rest in peace for Drunkle. He didn't make it past this month. It's really sad. Really sad Alamo
Oh.
moment.
We love Drunkle. Drunkle's good people.
So
Yeah.
this is the message I
funny.
got because I do follow Sinatra Says. I get messages from everyone, so this is what I got from him starting forward. This was the email Drunken Uncle got when Team YouTube terminated his channel. They go, "We like to inform you, due to our repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines, your YouTube account, Drunken Uncle, has been suspended." And of course, they go,
Drunkle didn't do nothing. Hashtag Drunkle didn't do nothing.
hashtag he didn't do nothing. I wasn't sure if it was in his Twitter, if he's explained further.
He's a didn't do.
He's made it. He's got a BitChute and he's got a fucking Pornhub account. Fucking legendary.
Fuck yeah.
Mad lad.
Well, lots of people have fucking BitChutes, man. Fucking Irate Bear has a BitChute. Omegon has a BitChute.
Oh yeah.
Go to BitChute.
I
Go
want
subscribe to your favorite people on BitChute because the likelihood is they're probably gonna get fucking yeeted off the platform anyway.
Speaking
I
real
want
quick,
to see
subscribe to everyone
Drunkle's
over there.
bitch. I want to see Drunkle's fucking Pornhub comments.
Oh yes,
That'd
be great.
Fucking hysterical.
Real quick. Any of my mods there, like Mal and Scotty, can you send people a link to Drunken Uncle's BitChute if you got it? Also, don't forget to link to my own, just to make sure that people realize that I have a BitChute too, just in case.
Subscribe to Kaz's BitChute for the day that comes when he gets yeeted off of YouTube.
Oh, that's coming real soon.
Also, Monkeys of Cass, make sure to get screenshots of Drunkle's Pornhub comments.
Oh yeah, if he actually has a video up.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like he's got a video up yet.
Yeah, obviously if you're of age.
Yeah.
Goes without saying. But I'm saying.
Okay, so he meets us says, "Yes, I've been yeeted from YouTube. No strikes, no reasons given. Just a big ol' fuck you. Except for one opportunity repeal, which even if I knew I was appealing against, is going to fall on deaf ears. Team YouTube, seriously sort this out." And I'm guessing they haven't.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they obviously won't. Just realize
they didn't do it. They didn't do it for Suit Yourself. They didn't do it for quite a few different channels.
Go subscribe to Suit's BitChute too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. While you're at it, subscribe to Suit Yourself. He's
good people.
I can't emphasize this enough. I know that it's a little difficult for people to justify going to these other platforms, but if you really like these people, hell, even if you like my content, Vash's content, anyone else's in here, or whatever we all do.
Bitch, I don't have content. I just show up to people's streams.
Yeah. Like, if you're a content creator who's, like, around here or not, like, we're all going to be gone pretty soon. And the chances of us coming back is zilch to none anyway. Because YouTube wants to make sure no one's coming back once they basically get the, they get slammed with a sledgehammer. So you got
the super ban.
Yeah, they're it's like you have to realize that
I'm picturing YouTube as like that old lemon from like fucking Adventure Time. Unacceptable.
Exactly. So yeah.
No, change that to problematic and you got it on the fucking
Yeah. Yes. I'm not gonna do the scream because I'm pretty sure I'll kill people's ears with this microphone. So, because I used to do that scream a bit just to fuck with you. I'm not going down without exactly, Gage. See, and that's the thing. I know that I've been talking to people about it because, like I said, this channel recently got off of a week suspension because of the fact that a certain greasebeard thought it would a good idea, and his little pedo friends thought it was a good idea to flag me off of YouTube for a week, and been stalking my Twitter. So they also been flagging my secondary YouTube channel anytime I try to upload content. So
I think that you should be able to talk to YouTube and show them exactly who has been flagging you.
Who?
That's the thing, though. They don't care. They don't care why. They don't care who.
Yeah.
They don't.
They
don't.
they really don't.
I mean, unless you're a person who has notoriety, I'm going to use Onision for an example.
Oh yeah.
Up to the point where he was seriously being put under a microscope, he was protected. You know, people were calling him out left and right for the shit he was doing long before Chris Hansen or bigger YouTubers got a hold of it and actually covered it.
Oh,
If you have notoriety, you're safe. If you
Yeah.
don't, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Even if you're a big YouTuber and if you're put under a good enough microscope and enough people start going at you, you're still not safe. YouTube is the wild, wild west of the internet still. People like forget that. There are no rules. Yeah, there's a terms of service, but guess what? That shit's worded so vaguely they can bend it whatever way they want to.
Basically, the only people who are safe is even the Coomer Groomer is safe, but you're not safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always remember
you think
that.
you're safe. Yeah,
Yeah.
you think you're safe. You're not. No one is ever safe on the internet.
You're not.
Let's be honest.
You're
here.
never safe from the fucking Coomer Onion, the rotten onion boy. The
Oh god.
Man,
I'm gonna get out of here and go back upstairs because it's colder as a motherfucker.
yeah. No, it's fine.
well, thanks for dropping by, Vera.
Bye, people.
Bye bye. But yeah, it's like anything else. Despite the fact that there's some really gay shit on YouTube and they're coming after your channels, like I said, I've survived already one strike. It's not surprising to me. I've at this point probably survived 3 total strikes in the last 3 to 4 months. Successfully repealing one of them because it came from like the same pedofag for 2 of them. So yeah, I mean it happens. This is the future of YouTube. If you piss off certain people, or if you piss off someone in the staff, right? Piss off someone in the staff, they'll take you down. I think in this case, Drunken Uncle, his somebody in YouTube's employ hated the fuck out of him and probably got rid of him. Let's be honest. Because that doesn't seem to be anything within their policies whatsoever. So yeah, this is the future. So just remember, and I really have to express this: if you really support your content creators, then support them, regardless of who they are. If you like me, you like Suit, you like all these other guys, do what you can to support them, because once we're gone, we're gone. And the only places you're going to find us an alternative. So if you're the kind of person who goes, oh my god, I don't like these alternatives like BitChute because there's certain things they don't have yet. Well, tough shit. Because eventually that same place is going to be the only place you'll find us.
BitChute is going to become new YouTube. And I know this because I was actually able to talk with the CEO of BitChute.
Really now?
And what they are doing is they're trying to get a live stream service going. Personally, I would love to fund it. Like, I would donate to that cause.
Oh
And
yeah.
I know at least 1,000 other people that would too.
Like, dude, if I was allowed to fucking stream on BitChute, I would just solely stream on BitChute for a while. You know, fuck it, I'll do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. Like that would be fucking great. Because let's be honest, using YouTube's streaming system, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore, but it's a fucking chore to use it. Like ever since I don't think it's because I've been struck or anything. I think it's I keep noticing the months that goes by, the more just unusable YouTube gets. Like, there's been times where I can't even stream for the day because YouTube would just refuse to function with me. And I know I'm not the only one. Other people have complained about the same issue. Like, this site is not sustainable. It's just not.
Whenever Cognitive Thought rants about it for 2.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah. It's just, it becomes a struggle just to use the damn site. It's ridiculous. And I'm not even talking about, like, the flags or the fucking shit. I'm talking about, like, just in general with, like, just trying to stream, trying to premiere, just... all of this shit doesn't work the way it should, and then YouTube's like, now we're just gonna fuck you up the ass even more. That's fun. Anyway, if you really care about your content creators, then by all means support them anywhere they go. I got fucking Minds.com if need be. I have DLive. I have BitChute. I have I still have other sites too. I'm thinking of doing like some video games on Twitch, or although like that's going to be a joking challenge. I want to see how long it takes before I get banned off Twitch, because if there's anyone who knows me when I play video games, I cuss worse than a fucking sailor. I say all kinds of fucked up shit when I'm playing video games, and there's like that one thing.
Surprisingly, they're actually a lot more relaxed on that now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay, well fuck it. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna talk about my hatred toward I'm gonna talk about the Jewish question while I'm playing Halo, Just have some fucking fun. It's JQ.
I mean, like, as long as you don't say, like, naggers or figs and, etc., then you should be.
Only one of them is going to be an issue because I am a stick. I am a twig. I am a cigarette. So saying the word cigarette is kind of fucked up that I can't say it. But
If you have that, like, on your, like, in the whole thing, like rainbows popping out and shit, you'd be fine.
yeah, yeah. Have you tried to chill? I don't know. Are you on Mixer yet? I actually have not tried Mixer yet. I think I probably should. Dead by Daylight of Hell. Oh fuck yes, yeah. I used to stream on mobile because of new guidelines. I can't even do any. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They've made it to where you can't even do that. Was it like 1,000 subs now you needed to do mobile? It's like they're locking everything to 1,000 subs now. So, I don't understand why that's a thing necessarily, unless they're like the algorithm legitimately favors you by the time you hit there, provided if you do at all. Anyway, it doesn't matter. For Mixer, I'll say about trying Mixer and have fun there. See if that works. I also have D Live, so if push comes to shove, fuck it, I'll go to D Live. But I'll definitely give Twitch a try first because I already have it that all set up, and I'll see about doing gaming streams a little bit more often to break the whole pedo hunting monotony. Just enjoy playing video games or something and saying some really fucked up shit, because if you get me playing certain games, I will say some fucked up shit. Like, that's just something you can't change for me. Sorry, the internet gods of Silicon Valley, you can't change this fox when you piss them off enough. that's just run, he's behind. Anyway, yeah.
Do we want to let in a Doom guy? He's at the front door.
Yeah, sure. I'll let him Doom guy in. Hello. Oh, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hello there, Doom guy. How you doing?
A little bit tipsy, but otherwise alive.
Oh, that's good.
I'll fucking do it again. Oh boy, I still can't believe I lost that first account though.
Is YouTube raping your first account now?
Well, remember when I lost the first account a while ago? Like it got like flat out fucking deleted, like with no warning whatsoever. It just like flat out like ripped it out from under me.
Yeah.
It's like, say goodbye, fucker.
Say goodbye to everything you have built.
And the weird thing is, it didn't even actually like give a fucking reason. It's like, I'm not gonna explain why you got in trouble. It's like for terms of service. Like, okay, well, could you explain to me what the fuck that was? Like community guidelines. Like, what the fuck does that mean? You're giving me like some nebulous fucking term. You're not even being descriptive on what actually did it.
Yeah, well, of course they're never going to be.
We can't justify it, so we have to be very fucking murky about it.
Cat bait is where real chats go. I assume that's just another word for BitChute, but yeah. Now I hope honestly with BitChute, I can see there's a bit of a future there. I like their sort of overall plan to make it a more self-sufficient website, where it seems like the content creators have a lot more control, with them being more of the advertisers for their content and making money out of there versus being beholden to certain companies. And they recently reached 50% of their funding goal for the website, so that's really good. That's really fucking good, actually.
Damn good.
That's a lot of progress for a site that's been only getting supported for barely a month. with shockingly few YouTubers actually going out of their way to support them. That's another thing too. There's a lot of channels that I know would love to benefit from them, but for some reason I don't see them really supporting the website that much. So that's another thing they're dealing with. I'm not sure why that's a thing. You would think a few more people who are that gun ho about freedom of speech and whatnot would actually support it a lot more, but whatever the case
Eh,
is. I heard that you
the
had
thing that really
CK.
surprises me.
Yeah, I guess not. But yeah, no, just it's important to support your content creators. Other than that, I feel sorry for Drunken Uncle. Um, so
That was fucked up.
if you want to support him, then by all means support his BitChute and anyone else you like. Another thing was that I got a little lost in translation about is so Gage, what do you think about what happened with Joseph? What do you think about that?
Honestly, I can't really say I'm surprised because think about it, the dude's an idiot. Like odds are somebody would have ended up capping his ass one way or another.
Oh yeah, nah. What I thought was hilarious about that was the fact that he was so, what's the word I'm looking for here? Sorry, I'm a little on the tired side, so my brain's a little bit on the slow today. I got the tism, so uh, or
He's
Irma
got the tism
basically,
of awe.
the tism of awe. So he made the last he said anything to me was on the 28th, and this seems to me almost just that was a day before I guess his parents found out, his brother found out. Again, I would like if Lone Wolf 360 came in here to explain to me like what the fuck happened, because there's like I want to know, like, is it just their brother? Does that mean the family knows? Like, what's the details? Like, do you have any details, perhaps, Gage?
Like I don't really know anything more than you do because I didn't know someone actually spoke to his family. I just figured that someone like called the police and the police knocked on his door and then the family found out like that way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
if that would have happened, his phone would have been confiscated and his
Computer as well.
computer as
April,
well.
April days. Have a happy new year as well. Sorry, objection. Go back to the topic. Sorry. I mean, I don't know. Like, this was just dropped on my lap, sort of deal. People like some group of people told me about this, and this group was like going after Joseph for a while now, and this apparently happened. So I'm just fucking curious about all the details because they there's not a lot of details and confirmation yet, so I don't know if I'm getting my goat pulled a little bit here, or if that's just it seeing. Says sorry, let me go. Lone Wolf 360 want me to go on now? Sure, sure, sure. Just be on the waiting room and we'll drag you in.
As soon as I see you in the voice chat, I'll go ahead
Just
and pull
pop
you
on
up.
in.
Hell yeah.
Have a seat.
Hell yeah. Have a seat with the fox. We're gonna talk about a spastic pedophile.
You know the one thing that kind of pisses me off about this fucking platform though,
Oh no.
realistically,
What's that?
is the fact that you can be the biggest piece of shit in the world. You can do some of the most fucked up things on the like in terms of ethics and morality, in terms of like your behavior. And YouTube will actually suck your dick and cover your ass as
Mm-hmm.
long as you're turning them a profit.
Oh yeah.
But the moment that, like, if you're like one of us, for example, who's a really small guy who actually points out the flaws in the way they're letting these people go, pretty much a slap on the wrist or a tap on the ass, they pretty much burn you at the stake as a heretic because you go against their ideology.
We'll see how I see it right now. And
And here he is.
here, hello there, Lone Wolf. How you doing?
I'm doing kind of fine. I just was playing on my Xbox One, just watching the stream.
Oh, okay, cool. So how you feeling? So what was this about Joseph? Can you explain in greater detail about what happened?
So it was in another server. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I think it was the One Man Clubhouse or Pedo Hunters. I forgot the name. But it was in another server, and people were pretty much gathering up a bunch of information about Joseph so we could possibly contact the authorities. Because people were getting serious. Like, we were having people making alternate accounts, contacting Joseph, pretending to be underage, and trying to get pictures, anything else to
Mhm.
use against them and for the authorities. Because we were pretty confident that that was going to happen. And also, we had someone which was at one point threatening Joseph in a Discord call that
Well, the thing
that
is whenever doing anything like that, you can't threaten them.
no, it was in a completely different server. I was
Yeah.
in the call, but I wasn't like the one that entertained the threats or
Yeah, from what I
anything.
heard, there was a couple of groups really pining for Joseph's head, so I'm not surprised.
So yeah, pretty much one person was making threats, and we were asking for his father's number or someone that we knew for his number,
Mhm.
so we could probably tell them the truth.
Yeah.
And it like we pretty much spent an hour or so just talking to him, asking him questions. A bit more information leaked out. Sorry if I'm stuttering or anything. I'm just kind of cold in my house. I'm also
No,
kind
it's
of
cool.
nervous. This is my first time on a live stream.
No, it's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good. Take your time.
but yeah, back to the point. So we spent like an hour kind of wasting our time with him, and then eventually we all just mute ourselves and we hear him over talking, and we found out that, oh yeah, it's his brother at the dinner table. He's talking about some random stuff, and a few minutes later, his brother grabs his phone and says, "Don't even get near it," or something similar to that. And so his brother asks, "Is who's the oldest one in his chat?" And I say, "I'm the oldest one since I think the 19-year-old or other 16-year-old was out." And we were pretty much talking about what happens. It took a while for him to actually get on another Discord or actually get on a Discord with his own account since
Hmm.
he wasn't gonna use Joseph's.
Yeah.
And things kept leading up to one to another. He had a bit of problems at first, but then he eventually got onto the server,
Uh huh.
and he was asking questions, or we were pretty much still informing him. Informing him, I meant, oh god, I'm very sorry.
No,
Still shaking.
oh, oh,
Oh, well,
well, shit.
um, no, no,
um,
no. Like that would just happened on Discord. He just dropped. Nobody did anything. So we'll go ahead
whoa,
and
what the fuck?
take it.
We're okay. There we go. Sorry.
There.
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea. Like my phone would
Jesus.
just said
Oh no,
50%.
no,
One
no. It's
second, it
okay.
just cut out.
It's just the way that Discord works sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Anyway, go ahead and so I take it that you guys actually had a conversation with his brother on an actual Discord server?
Yes, on the completely different Discord server, and we were telling him all the information about. We were just pretty much informing him about what he was doing, about
Hmm.
like the crappy people that Joseph T.
But
What the
Well,
apparently, this
okay.
motherfucker's going like inside of a fucking tunnel.
it's going to be one of the
No, no, no. I'm just picturing him running around the house, and every single time that he passes, we can hear him.
it's I don't know. It's
Okay.
probably one of those just one of those weird
So,
nights with
so
Discord.
you were telling us about how you guys were informing him.
Yeah, we were informing him about how Joseph was pretty much teaming up with crappy people and how he needed help and how he was never really getting it after saying multiple times that he would.
Uh-huh.
Um, Joseph's brother was pretty chill. I was very surprised about that because I swear to God, when I first made a video on the guy, like which is now 10 months ago or maybe 11 months ago, he was actually defending him, and I had to tell him that yeah, if he wasn't acting a certain way, I would have made a video on him. But back into the point. So we were telling him about all this stuff. He told us some stuff. He was pretty chill about it, and then he added us and asked me and asked some other people if he could get all the evidence so then he could show his dad about it. And
Oh, ho, ho,
after
ho.
that, after a very long time of me taking screenshots and downloading photos, which kind of screwed over my phone because I was just sending this guy a bunch of DMs. Um, that pretty much happened. He said that his dad was at a bar and that he said that his dad was at a bar at the time. So the second that he would come back, which would mean the second that he would tell his father everything and would tell him about Joseph's stuff. I think I actually have a screenshot, or actually have him added on another Discord in like a server.
Mhm.
He pretty much told us that Joseph is never going to get another electronic device, and he was planning on deleting his YouTube account if he found out how to. So
Wow.
pretty much, he was telling us that that he also told us before that Joseph was going to have to confess about what he was doing, to rather to him or his dad. Like, no, not to him or his dad, but he would rather have to have his brother say it, or he was the guy have to say it himself.
I would say his
And
brother
then
probably would say
before
it, yeah. Do
and
that.
then before I swear he said something different. But yeah, his brother was really chill about it. I was really happy that we didn't need to contact the authorities about it.
Yeah,
And
that's true. That's very true.
yeah,
That's the
as far
last thing anyone would really want, given the circumstances that would happen.
because like when we were actually finding out information about Joseph doing stuff to actual kids in real life.
Wait, what?
Like I couldn't make sure if it was true or not, or just to scare him. But it sounded very true with what James, the guy in the Discord server, which was talking about some stuff, was saying. I think there were like 4 or 3 girls in the situation which were underage. I can't really be sure.
Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, what? Can you explain that to me? What do you
Oh
mean 4
shit.
Like
girls?
there were multiple girls which, according to James, the guy in the Discord server, said that Joseph interacted with them, and that one of them actually experienced her getting probably physically abused or something, and that the guy was saying that if he wanted to, he could put Joseph in court with half the money from his bank account and actually have these girls plea against him.
Well, I would say do it.
Wow. Oh, wow, Joseph. Joseph, no. Oh,
Like, I knew
fuck.
the guy was messed up in the head, but I never knew that he'd go this far. Like, I remember he told me, yeah, he was planning on doing stuff with kids. Like, because I remember what you said in your Discord server when, like, all of us were pretty much just roasting him and Stetson.
Yeah,
But
he's admitted to
as
some
far as that's crazy.
very weird things in that conversation, which just
Some
kind of
really compromising things.
very compromising. This was some like, wow, this could get you into some serious fucking trouble, and he's just like, I know, go Bengals.
And also, Joseph told us that in the Discord server, before we eventually found his brother, that he was a pedophile before, but
Sorry,
um,
what?
he told us that he was like into little kids, or had a feeling about it. But Stetson was someone that like encouraged it upon him so he could defend them. And
Oh
also
yeah,
that
he
an old
admitted
friend
that
on
in the call I had
Xbox,
with
which
him.
has actually added me, told me that Joseph would used to send pictures of little girls. But that stopped since his Xbox got sold like months ago, and he posted it on his old channel.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, oh no. Joseph,
Like
no.
just to remind you, like the alternate account, or not alternate account, the account was like when he first made his YouTube channel, pretty much just used me as a way to support every single person which I talked about, rather if it was like some guy which I don't know, used some dead person's mom for views, or pretty much was like, oh ha ha ha, look at these people, like it's so funny that this little girl is just totally just getting, this for views or for money. Pretty much, like, before he had his channel terminated, he would just use his channel as a way of supporting really bad YouTubers, or the cringy ones like Mords and stuff like that.
Oof.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this about Joseph's brother. His brother actually said that Joseph in real life has pretty much gotten so addicted to social media to the point where he barely interacts with anyone in his family.
Yeah. Um.
Sounds
Wow.
like he could use a bit of a break
So,
with Tyrone.
Good
so
break.
his family is concerned about him, right?
Yeah, he is. Like like I was kind of scared when talking to him because like I was afraid they would just lash out on us for like attacking this person which is confirmed to be mentally disabled. Um
Wow.
but the fact that he was willing to listen to us, he was like, yeah, we're gonna get him help, but not in the oh yeah, we support you way and it's okay to be a pedo. Like he was being serious about it, like, yeah, this needs to be stopped.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's some great info. I had a lot of questions about this, but this actually sort of squared that all away for me. Like, wow. Well, apparently, wow. Okay, so that means Joseph's down out for the count for now. At least probably
Now,
ever.
could you imagine what Danielle is up to?
Danielle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if there's one weird thing I found out, sorry if I was interrupting, but I actually had two people, like one which was Joseph's friend, which is just literally using an alternate account and a voice changer, and someone which had a drama with me a few months ago, which was literally calling a bunch of children profiles and targeting them, telling them that she's gonna shoot them. Literally, she joined a server or one of the servers which had Joseph's information and was planning to expose him for good. She said that he was a good person, but I was like, "Are you serious? Like, I have a recording of this grown ass man, this greasy bastard, literally sending porn to a teenager, and I literally have a bunch of screenshots of him admitting to a whole bunch of bad shit, like planning on being into lolly girls and like trying to trick you and troll you, Cass, and doing
Yeah,
a whole bunch of
so
stuff on YouTube."
yeah, people have been sending me that same screenshot where he was trying to. I have a plan to trick Cass with X. I'm a troll, and I was just. I I laughed my ass off. I fucking can't remember who sent it to me off the top of my head, but I laughed my ass off. That was fucking great.
And now he's
Yeah, the
grounded.
thing that genuinely concerns me is like people like that girl, because that girl literally somehow managed, like, she near, like, if she actually had the power to and didn't have a bunch of alternate accounts which were her friends, the exception of probably two or three people, she could have literally like ruined my channel months ago. And the thing is that she actually worked with Joseph, and he was someone to actually target me
Mhm.
and go on making alternate accounts, call me a 60-year-old pedo and said and pick on stuff from like what nearly a year ago and several months ago. This one from several months ago when he was being racist, calling people the N-word.
Jesus Christ. This is fucking amazing. What do you guys think?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy fucking
Like
Easter
in the
shit.
server that I'm in, I'm not sure if I should mention it. There's actually a list of people which are playing to target, and there's a specific fish man which they're planning to go after next. So
Oh,
Gulpy.
got Gulpy the pedofish. Oh,
Hey, hey Hanson, what's the call?
I'm shaking and laughing right now.
sorry. What's up, Bash?
I was just wanting to say, hey Hanson, give us a call.
And only
You
if
know
I
what to
did
do,
have
Or
enough
Chris. Do
or
the
spare
right
Vince,
thoughts, I
thing.
could have
either way,
called
either
them at
way.
this point.
Do the right thing, Chris.
Apparently, Speedy Dash wants to say something because
Oh shit.
it's been involved in some things. So I'll let Speedy Dash in, and she provided they know what they're in, they can talk about this.
Oh yeah, it's in they're watching the stream, so it's gonna be delayed. So
Yeah, it's fine.
um
They're in.
yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of talk to you guys. So the weather was nice today.
And in Florida, it's been like London. All it does is like the sky for like the good majority of the week for where
Is it
I live.
gray and
Like,
rainy?
yeah, it was just it was just gray clouds and rain. I'm like, it's Florida for Christ's sake. Like my dad forced us all to move down here so we didn't need to deal with like snow and stuff. He wanted to deal with sunshine. This is what we got for the entirety of nearly 2 weeks, or like 3 weeks, considering the fact that I have school.
Eh.
It's not Florida, it's Silent Hill.
Oh no.
Speedy Dash says, "Can someone add me back in?" Sure. Just get in the waiting room and we'll back in.
You're gonna have to undeafen yourself, bud.
Yeah, undeafen and mute, undeafen mute, or unmute and un. Yeah, the weather's been actually fairly nice today. Cold as shit, but I like the cold, so that's not much of a complaint. Also, real quick, and I know I'll mention this in the ending of this particular fucking stream. Um, uh, BitChute has a fundraising program going on. They recently hit 50%. So if you have the monies and you want to, then help them grow, and by extension, help us out, because the better the platform over there is, the better for us it will be once we're all
They
forced to be gone
are
off the
wanting
platform.
they are wanting
Yeah,
to do live streams, guys. So
Yeah.
if you could fund BitChute, BitChute could make a live stream platform. We can be on it, and we won't have to deal with YouTube anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it really sucks that that YouTube's trying to take down people like us, which are actually like helping the platform.
Yeah, I
Because
know,
if you
right?
think about it, remember Daddy05 and
Hmm?
those guys?
Yeah, those are
Those
the
Yeah.
good
if there
guys.
it wasn't the authorities that they were talking about it. It wasn't like anyone else, but like the commentators and like the internet.
Yep.
Like if that community didn't exist, those people would probably still be abusing their kids. That'd be probably the case for some other people. There's
It,
this mom
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
Canada which like yeeted her kid like a linity, literally hit her kid in the face while she was like playing Fortnite or wasn't even playing it, and like she got arrested and the kid was got it out of there. Like if it wasn't for the internet, that wouldn't have happened. And the fact that that YouTube is allowing stuff like this on their platform, yet well at the same time like trying to take down the stuff which is like trying to prevent it and trying to take it down as quickly as possible is ridiculous.
well, think
It's
Well,
like
I'll stop having an issue once Onision's off the platform.
happy.
and
Sorry.
yeah,
Oh, fuck. Hey,
on too,
Godo.
like
Godo.
But
Happy New Year's, my dude. Sorry to interrupt. Just had to give someone back a Happy New Year's. Well, let me just say
oh
this about fucking YouTube, because, like I said, YouTube has been. I'll explain later in a video I'm still making. I couldn't really finish it yet because of all the crazy shit this holiday, but um, YouTube's been pretty harsh with me lately. I can't escape or do anything on my second fucking account and channel either, because they've been pretty gun ho at making sure I can't even upload shit without them.
YouTube's been just harsh in general, to be
Yeah,
honest.
like I know what people mean by it, because right now people are getting terminated. I'm only lucky enough to not get my shit terminated, but they've been pretty hard at shutting.
My account, well, my comments on my videos are like constantly getting disabled, and I don't know why. And
Yeah, that too.
I keep re-enabling them, and then like YouTube within like a fraction of a second like re-disables it.
Yeah, same thing actually has been happening with some people who've been talking on
I'm
my
like, what the crap's
thing.
going on, bro? Like, let my fans, let my viewers comment their thoughts on something, bro. Like, legit.
Yeah, it's been happening really hard with me too. It's been happening hard with other channels. There was this fucking one channel, I can't remember its name, but they exposed a pedophile, and they've just lost their entire channel within like a couple of days just talking about this fucking pedophile.
The fact that the COPPA law has to drop tomorrow is gonna make everything worse.
Oh yeah, it's going to be. No, you're not wrong. That's going to make it worse. But see, that's the thing. Is like when it comes down to YouTube, what really makes this whole situation is fucky. And trust me, I am making my fair share of jokes towards YouTube on this. I'm not with my recent videos, and it's going to be a theme running forward. Is like we should not give these sites any more like benefit of the doubt. All right, like okay, let's think of it like this, right?
Yeah.
Part of the reason why these fucking sites get away with it is because people try too hard to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think we should say fuck it. If you're shutting people down for talking about pedophiles and the pedophile accounts are still up, even if they're breaking the law or rules or even the law, well, you should get hit with a pedo defender title. Simple.
Honestly, I think
think
the law
about
is
this. Like
supersede your rules.
remember when YouTube pretty much took away comments on pretty much every single video, even the ones like that
Yeah.
had nothing to do with kids, just to
Yeah.
go against pedos?
Oh
Like,
yeah, the
yeah,
YouTube
like
hero
yeah,
thing.
I originally thought that was a good idea because they were trying to do something about it, but like like not as a good idea as in taking away comments, but I'm like,
Yeah.
if you guys want to take care of pedos, then like rely on your community, which is actually doing something about it. Like months ago, or
Yeah.
like hell, even a year ago, they were like, okay, let's do this, but now they just don't give a care. And like the thing
Well,
is,
I mean, there
the
there
other
are
thing I hate.
there is the community that is helping on in doing that. Um, like there's Pop Squad and a couple of other ones that are doing that.
Yeah.
But
The
but
fact that
we're
YouTube's
kind of
Instagram. Just,
yeah, but
jeez.
we're kind of diving down some rabbit holes. Hello, Speedy Dash.
The point is there's a.
Yo,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So you were here to tell us about stuff.
me or him?
Well,
You were talking about like when
We
you were
we
in
were
stream
we were
one.
waiting on you, and we brought you in.
I just figured I'd just like talk in with the whole topic that y'all are talking about. So just why not join in?
Oh, okay.
okay.
The
Well,
thing I hate on YouTube is it's when like us creators are talking about our problems with the platform because YouTube wants us to make content and we say, how are we supposed to make content like when we're constantly being screwed over and told not to do this or do that? And then people always say, oh, well, their site, their rules. Oh, shut up and just adjust. I'm like, do you know the troubles of what we go through? Like, we
yeah,
have
they
to
know.
sit through hours and hours of editing. We're
They
the ones that post content to try and make this platform.
they
And then
know they
people
don't
just tell
care.
us, like,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but they don't care. And see, that's another thing too. There's a lot of problems I have with YouTube. Like for one, is this whole community around hunting down these freaks. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very fractured and isolated. There's like different people from different communities who do it. But it's hard to connect them to each other. For the same reason that the algorithm is just so fucking shitty and actively trying to go after people who talk about this, that it's really
Well,
difficult for people to know each other.
they've censored keywords.
Yeah, that's a good part of it. So there's people who there's a lot of different like I end up realizing there's a lot of different people within different communities who do it, but they never even know who you are or like there's people who just figured out that I existed for fuck's sakes. There's people that who are a lot bigger than I recently figured out because the algorithm goes out of its way to not include them in their search results or even the recommendations because they talk about this topic. It's ridiculous. Like they not only are they trying to get rid of people for making the videos and then flagging them for doing it, they're also making it nigh impossible for you to even be seen. It's ridiculous. This is how YouTube's
Yeah,
doing it.
they have a
good luck like
blacklist
having a
shadow ban.
platform when like you're gonna have no one like to make videos. Think about this 2 years from now or even a year from now. They keep screwing over people. Like what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna go like, oh well, please come back? No. People are just gonna be like, screw this. I'm moving to Vlare, I'm moving to Twitch, I'm moving to Mixer, I'm moving to somewhere else. See, Mixer was good for Twitch because Twitch is right now in its current state, it's garbage. It's pushing this unequal this unequal unfair community where people are just getting fear mongered, like even just doing like the most simplest of stuff like saying Jaeger or like oh crap. Well, like on Mixer, like even though it's not great, like it's something. Like the underdog platforms are really getting underlooked, especially in this day and age, because as much as I love YouTube, as much as I practically grew up with it because as a kid, the good things come to an end, and that's YouTube at this state. Like,
Yeah.
I may have made a video saying that I'm excited for 2020, but in all honesty, I'm fucking terrified. Like, I'm lucky that my channel hasn't getting like banned or anything like that, just because I'm like I'm small. But like, there's that fucking day where the small guys they get terminated, in the second that happens, no one cares. Just like
Yeah.
that person said on stream earlier.
I
That's
swear,
that's the small problem. Us small guys always get the shit to deal with, while the big guys just sit on their ivory towers, not giving a care in the world. Other than
yeah.
PewDiePie, he's pretty cool.
I felt like I saw something that said that like YouTube is gonna start shutting down small channels that don't make any much money, like at all.
They called it
wouldn't be surprised.
commercially unviable.
I
Yeah,
don't get it though. You're not even like if you're gonna do that, you're not even giving your like small like let's say for someone that first starts like YouTube, you're not even giving them a single you're not even giving you're not even
Crap,
giving
I
them a
just
single
hit that because it's like real quick. Go give me.
sounds
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, Bruno, go ahead and go over to push to talk, please.
Well, see, another thing about that is like defining but what small means at this point, because like just how backwards YouTube's algorithm is. Like for example, there's fucking channels with millions of subs that none of us ever heard of before. Like
yeah.
it's the system is so fucking retardedly ridiculous. You don't even
I'd
know
rather
what
go back
small or
to
big means anymore.
I'd rather go back to like the past YouTube, like because everything's set like
For fuck's sakes,
like
channels that are 200,000 subscribers are considered small by YouTube standards. So what does it say for them? You know, we're fucked in a large margin if that's the case.
well, I mean,
like,
what I
it's kind
don't
of
get
funny.
though, what I don't get is the fact that YouTube wants to target small channels that don't make any more money. Like I used to make money until they made this new policy in 2018 or maybe like late 2017. I don't even remember when they made the policy. Jesus Christ. So whenever they're not even now that they're making this policy, they're not even giving their the small content creators like let's say a beginner on YouTube. They're not even giving them a chance to even like make a certain video and then possibly try to get money out of it. Like they're not even giving them a chance if they're gonna just delete videos that aren't making money. Like might as well go back to doing the annoying thing we call sub for sub. Like might as well go to doing that. So
It's gonna be funny when YouTube realizes that they screwed their platform and that every actual content creator, aside from like the few stragglers, the few gaming YouTubers, the few I don't know, like the few people that don't get targeted for like for obvious reasons because of favoritism. Like because
Chills,
think about
yeah.
it, YouTube's gonna die in a few years or probably this year when like a bunch of people leave and all there's gonna be left is sub for subbers, some gaming, some this, some that, and everyone else is just gonna leave.
It's
legit because YouTube's killing their exact platform and it's just doing it before all of this happened, like YouTube was fine in its current state. Yeah, there are a few problems with this and
The
that, but
day
like
that
but
if you
all of
think about it, the day that Logan Paul did that one thing on YouTube, that's the second it all went to shit.
yeah, well, yeah, not only that, but like everything now that YouTube's bringing all of this this COPPA stuff and all of these other like really hard and retarded laws
that
into their
wasn't completely YouTube's fault.
I mean, yeah, children were kind of going on YouTube, like
I would
little
say
children and
it's
stuff, and that's
probably
kind of
closer
copy.
to like what Google had plans for YouTube. So they're like, we're going to advertise for this age, and it's like, oh, you're not supposed to do that because your fucking law states that you shouldn't be doing that. So they're like, oh, we're fucked then.
Like
But I
it's
mean,
it's the parents' fault. Like they should know. Like any logical person should know. Like no kid is ever safe from everything. You can't expect to put your kid in like a factory and expect them to go like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna put my hand near that fire. I'm not gonna do this. It's like this. Like think of YouTube as like a giant city. You can't expect just to drop your kid off and expect them to just, like, be completely fine. The kid's gonna eventually find some stuff which is naturally disturbing or just not meant for them.
Oh, hold.
this
And
is why we have
kids for,
YouTube
like,
Kids for a
reason.
reason.
Apparently,
Yeah.
hold on. Despair, one of my moderators and member of my team here on my Discord, says apparently the Click a Subreddit narrator channel has been having troubles with YouTube too. He can't post streams or videos or streams. Are you fucking serious?
Oh god, no.
That's a fairly popular channel, is it not? It's just about fucking subreddits. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't read subreddit shits anymore. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Next thing you know, next thing you
Steakhouse?
fucking know, like you're gonna need like to have
There we go.
1,000 subscribers to even fucking have a comment section or whatever the hell. Like, I forgot to mention this. When watching a Penguin's Zero video or Penguin Z video, he mentioned this. YouTube has a cycle. You have the big guys, you have the little guys, and you have the even littler guys, or the middle guys. You need the small guys to make the middle guys, and the middle guys to make the big guys, and the cycle continues. Like there's gonna be no cycle when it's all over and done with, you know? Like
You're
there's
basically
gonna
just
be
snatching
some
the base
random
off the
kid one
pyramid.
day is gonna find the YouTube play button and gonna be like, huh, this looks cool. I wonder what happens. Well, everyone else is just like, oh yeah, I remember those days.
It's a
It
probably
was simpler.
it's probably like anything else. There's nothing really to grow or to achieve much on YouTube anymore. So maybe the future might be alternative platforms with like experiments in new forms of technology. So a lot of the flaws that has always been killing YouTube from its inception, like the server maintenance and whatnot, may become less of an issue, and thus we might have something a lot better. But that's wishful thinking. Realistically, we always
Yeah,
have to deal
there's
with the
always
fact that crazies are crazies. What we're dealing with is YouTube always trying to do this, where it's a cycle of them acting like cunts because they want to become new television, because they're delusional this way. They've done shit like this before, even from the very beginning, and it's going to kill their platform or repeat itself to where they go, okay, fuck it, we're going back to full Wild West and not have these policies affect anything, and let's back on the most extreme circumstances. And it may be that for a couple years, and then the same bitch fit happens again, perhaps.
Imagine
I wouldn't be
technology.
surprised if another platform like rose out of the ground like a fucking like a goddamn hero. Just going like, oh hey guys, and then like maybe the same stuff slowly happens over the years.
Well,
Like
I
who
think it
knows? Like
works more like
YouTube,
a spirit bomb.
like who knows?
You
YouTube
gotta
might go
give
through some renaissance in
everybody has to
2020
give
or
a little bit to one area, and then it just fucking bam. And that's what
I don't know, my
YouTube's
dude.
doing right now.
I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I could see why. Like, because, like, I plan on making a Vlare.tv account because as much as I like BitChute for its freedom, I don't really have the money since I'm a teenager without a job to really support
Well, I
them.
mean,
Like, because I swear to God, like, I
informing
would at a drop
others,
of a
just
heartbeat.
informing others would actually help their cause.
Like,
See,
I
More
would,
talk
but
my
it
about
would
my
just
stuff.
feel
thing.
weird as like the huge majority of people, which is soon to come, just to be another YouTube refugees. Like it'd just be kind of weird for another user to be like, "Oh, look at that guy. He's just a YouTube refugee that just came here." So you could probably post the
And,
same content.
anyway, hey Godo, how you doing? Sorry, I took a while to get to
Well,
you.
I'm driving home. I'm kind of push to talk is a bit of a pain in the ass when you're driving. No,
Yeah,
I just want to
sure.
go and point out. Now, I just want to point out, like, why would you guys feel bad for YouTube when it's fucking self-inflicted and shit? I mean, seriously.
I'm not saying I should feel bad at all. I'm saying don't give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. I'm sick and tired of seeing people doing that.
Imagine seeing technology in the next like 30 years, and then YouTube and social media in general in the next 30 years. YouTube's probably just gonna be gone by then because of
It's
how
gonna die.
much they're because
You
of how
know,
much they're
that
crushing their platform right now.
Bethesda
Good.
ruined
Fuck.
in Fallout 3. That's gonna be YouTube in a few years.
I mean, YouTube's gonna die anyway, even if it doesn't abuse its rules. And the reason why it's dying is because a lot of the problems it had from the very beginning, like its server maintenance and whatnot, and fucking shit of that caliber. Like it's not just dying because of its fucked up policies. It's also dying because, in a fundamental level, it just doesn't have what it takes to survive for long. It just doesn't.
Hey,
Next,
what was it? Cass, what was it one thing they tried to do where they asked YouTubers to police each other? I forget what that was.
It used to
YouTube
be
Heroes, or yeah, YouTube Heroes. I think.
YouTube
Yeah, YouTube
Heroes was
Heroes.
like one of their weird systems they used to try, where they thought, hey, we can like give powers to like random people to police
Random
other
people.
people, and it fucked up entirely because
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
like
you
Yeah,
made
because
a
just like
video
that
of my
didn't fucking work.
favorite. You made a video, my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber, saying his content is not funny anymore like it was 3 years ago. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Say
well,
goodbye to everything.
part of it was
Kind of-
because it was a clear system that could be easily abused, and like okay, let me just tell you like this: if you were YouTube back in 2007, people already policed themselves and their own communities. Everything was fine. Pedophilia wasn't that big of an issue back then. It is now when no one's allowed to talk
Oh, yeah.
about it.
Because
if
that
you
would
really
hurt
think
people's
about
fucking
it,
feelings.
YouTube's
You
a lot
know.
like Tumblr.
See, this is why like I've grown this fundamental belief in my mind is the more the internet censors itself with this sanitized bullshit, the more it actually the more dark and disturbing the internet becomes because you're not allowed to call that shit out. It just the bubble
Remember the
censors
internet was
itself.
fun.
Censor the internet. There's always gonna be that one individual or few individuals. Like
Sorry,
like
go
like
ahead.
YouTube like oh sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, Godo.
Remember when the internet was fun and people didn't have to worry about this shit, and you could post memes and have a good time?
Yeah,
I do.
I
Some
used to remember
34
that.
fucking.
I remember all the times people can just say anything they want without being shut down. All the times that we just go to our friends and go and say all kinds of racial epithets at each other. That was funny. Because
And
nobody
people
took
didn't
shit
freak out about
seriously.
it.
I remember like years ago.
Oh. Godo, there goes your internet again.
Signal's going down.
I guess you could say that his Godo.
The glow in the dark's got him. Ah! They got another one.
Shall we pray for you? Like I remember years ago on YouTube, I wanted to be like one of my many role models, which was a Sonic tuber, which just played the games and fan games. And like for I had that mindset for many years. I was like, yeah, one day I'll maybe make my way up and I'll be able to chill with them, stuff like that. But now, like if I were able to like talk to myself in the past, I'd be like, yeah, kid, unless you were probably born in the 1900s and probably grew up as an adult, got a camera or something, you could just say goodbye to that dream. Because YouTube in several years just straight up is garbage. It doesn't allow creativity. It doesn't allow dreams anymore.
Yeah, it's going to die. And by all means, like I said, I emphasize this a lot. Don't discount alternative platforms. Everybody, if you're content creators or on there, support them on there. Like fuck.
If YouTube,
I've been
Like,
planning. I've been planning out a sort of system in mind where certain videos are just going to have to be exclusives to certain sites because of the nature of YouTube. Like, there is a few the hunt videos I am planning to release. However, one of them has a very dark particular subject matter attached to it that I think is going to be a BitChute exclusive. Because there's no way I can probably post that without YouTube essentially going, "Here, there, we're going to nuke your channel. There goes your channel. We're good
They
boys."
push the fucking button. They push the fucking button.
Yeah, they pushed.
I actually
I'm
plan on
I'm
moving
just
to
gonna keep on doing my
Blair.tv.
fucking. Me, I'm just gonna keep on doing my fucking YouTube radio show. I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck, man.
I'm not gonna stop doing my
Yeah.
content, but I do. You do. I'm
Neither
gonna
am I.
try
Like
convincing
I'm
people.
gonna still
Oh,
do what
hold
I
on.
do. Like I'm telling you this. I've said this
Exactly.
multiple times.
Yeah.
I've said this. I've said if YouTube screws me over and the friends that I made on this platform over specifically for what they do, I'm out. I'll move to another platform. I'll move to Vlair.tv. I'll move to BitChute, and I'll make the content that I post. If my fans like truly appreciate me, then they'll give me a chance, just like how they did on YouTube, and I'll do what I do with my content. Hell, I'll probably even be more creative.
Yeah,
Because,
I
like,
mean, if
I ain't
YouTube
gonna work
crushes,
on a platform which is just like gonna screw me over and say, "Oh yeah, fuck you for making what this platform is."
like, if YouTube crushes our like channels by this time, this whole crap like gets way worse, which it's already becoming way worse. If our channels get like freaking snapped to ashes, like, I'm probably just gonna move. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Move to another platform. Probably just be some freaking Instagram dude. Like that's probably all I got, because that's probably like one of the other social medias I even have. So
See, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, if they fucking vaporize my channel, I'd be like, hey, I got 150 subs. Just fuck, it's just a hobby. You know,
I
don't bother
actually
me.
came up with this fan fiction about like
Just don't put.
like
Just do
like
not
this-
put your eggs in all your eggs in one basket, and that also includes
Never.
social media sites.
like pretty much the fan fiction was talking about like YouTube, and pretty much if like it pretty much was discussing the subject about what if they just pushed a button saying, okay, we're gonna end the platform on this specific date, so do whatever. The story, There's multiple people gathering up on in discords. They're all doing the subbing for subbing each other, and they're all just kind of waiting there. It's like think of Fallout, of the world of Fallout 3, or just Fallout general. Everyone's going in a bunker, everyone's worried, but then that one day happens and it's all over. People are
Yeah.
making live streams, and they just see a blank screen, and people just, some people cry, some people just go like fuck it, some people just go into discords and say, ladies and gentlemen, it's all over. I
I'm
can
sorry.
imagine
Is
that.
someone hold on? Sorry to interrupt. Is someone eating something on stream? Because I'm hearing lip smacking and shit.
Who's doing that?
Someone's eating their
I don't know
goddamn
who, but
tortillas.
someone's eating something on stream, and can you please not do that? Mute yourself if necessary.
Honestly, I hope Stadia goes under.
I wish I saw him a fucking big, but I still.
Google Stadia is so pathetic. They made an alternate account on freaking Twitter to defend them. Oh, herder! This platform is so great. I play it all the time. It's so great. I like my grandma and like me, we play Destiny 2. Like, even though it's like a subscription-based service, it's like the best thing ever to come. Like, better than Xbox, PC, PS4, Nintendo Switch. Oh my
I hope
god!
Sony and Microsoft
Whoa!
run a train on Google's ass over that until it can no longer shit.
Yeah.
Remember that time that
Bend over,
Microsoft
Google.
released
Somebody's
that
coming for you.
AI on Twitter?
Yeah. Still, the point still stands. However, is not when it comes down, because I've been talking to people, I've been making it clear. Hey, look, my channel's not gonna change. I really don't care that much what YouTube's doing in this regard, other than the fact that they're killing off my favorite content creators. That fucking pisses me off. And whatnot. And I'm going to keep putting up insurance, such as posting content in other places like BitChute, because fuck it, why not? It kind of pays to be smart and not be retarded and stay on one side all the time. That's going to eventually kill you. You know, it's kind of like being in the same room of poison. Yeah, are you getting yourself in the clear room, or are you just going to sit there and huff the poison like a retard?
Scariest
They're probably gonna
part
huff the
about
poison like a
YouTube is,
fucking
like, I like a lot of people, but like I want to support them, but when with these new guidelines, I'm like they're not talking about these alternate platforms which are there.
Oh,
Like, I
that's-
would get it
yeah,
from
that's
their
retarded.
standpoint. Like, I'd be afraid too, but like it's something is at least better than nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what they say about natural selection being a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Needs to
probably
happen.
it. Yeah,
The
exactly.
most highly specialized will survive.
Yep, and if the smart ones that fucking grab on to something that's important and a lifeline that will keep them alive far longer out of YouTube, well, they're going to succeed. So that's fine with me. I don't care.
Until a bigger,
The
better.
fucked up thing is,
Sorry, what?
the fucked up thing about YouTube is that like nowadays nobody's safe. Like the people I figured that would be safe on YouTube would be like, I don't know, like Toyers. Those
Oh,
kind of
nobody
motherfuckers.
is safe. Yeah,
But even though,
no one's safe.
no.
No, like fucking
Everyone is like
Markiplier.
vulnerable in order to get struck down. Remember that video that I forgot his name, but it had to do something with Mr. Robot. The guy pretty much said that everyone was getting attacked, the LGBT, this, that, like, regardless, YouTube was like censoring words, making sure that everyone got demonetized, everyone got taken down no matter what. Like by this point, like, everyone is in danger. Even the PewDiePies.
Fucking Renegade's losing his shit on chat. It's like which one of you speds is eating on stream?
I wish I knew.
Oh my god, I love that meme. I love that Joseph meme. God damn it. That's
Yeah,
so
that's
Bengals.
what-
Everybody
God,
must
I said the
understand.
wrong-
I love Bojangles. I can't afford KFC.
And remember, I check out anus.
I've also imagined
Man, fuck
YouTube as this
KFC.
freaking hotel. Or this hotel. Freaking Bo Daniels at the fucking bottom of it, just eating his fucking.
He be
Get in the
eating
fuck
that
on, I'm
Popeye.
sorry,
No, he
man,
be
but-
eating that Popeye. He be eating that Popeye's chicken. To be honest.
Popeye's chicken? Are you fucking crazy? We purchased chicken up for this motherfucker.
Chicken debate.
My mom, I actually asked my mom where the heck she got some Popeyes from one day. She said she went to Orlando, which is like
Oh,
the
Jesus.
place people get shot at. Because like I remember all the time on news, I'm like, I'm like, did you eat? I'm like, why did you go to Orlando out of all places? You could have been stabbed for a chicken sandwich. She laughed and said, well, hey, at least I got something to eat for y'all.
Mm.
God.
Can you imagine the cops arresting him? He'll be eating chicken, trying to argue with the cops, and they shoot him in the fucking knee and then cuff him.
Imagine
Ronald Reagan, bang,
imagine live PD, but they're just in a live PD, but the cops are chasing after some guy which stole someone's car to get away and eats a chicken sandwich or just like an entire like trunk full of chicken sandwiches in peace.
Why are you
That'd
gonna
be
say
awesome.
that?
No. They've wrecked the car. They tumbled the car. He's got the chicken
He steals a
sandwich.
soccer mom's car for the chicken sandwiches.
Okay,
got-
who the
he's
fuck is
got
blown into the microphone?
chicken
Can you
sandwich in
please
his
stop
hand.
that?
Just deep throat your mic just a little bit harder,
I
please.
really want to get Chick-fil-A now, but I know for a fact
Oh
A's,
man,
Chicken, Link, and B, every business will be closed.
that image of Bo Daniels is kind of creepy. The
It really is.
Black.com one.
I haven't seen that image yet, and I probably don't want.
He looks like one of the people from the Wrong Turn movies.
Don't you mean Joseph Handicaps, bruh?
God damn it.
Anyway.
It's Joseph Handicaps. Wait, no, I got plenty of screenshots of Joseph quality ones.
I'm gonna steal
Joseph
this
got
one meme
vibe
that they're
checked
putting
by
up.
his brother, if you think about it.
Oh,
He failed the
why?
vibe test.
Why did you
He failed
remind
the
me of the vibe check
He
meme?
failed the
God
vibe.
fucking
He failed
damn it.
vibe check. He failed vibe check.
His dad probably vibe checked him when he found out about all this shit on his phone. His phone failed the vibe test as well.
Joseph failed the vibe check.
I think
Bring out
Joseph's gonna
your
actually
vibe.
fail an IQ test.
So this is Joseph's friend, so I'm gonna go ahead and post it.
Holy shit.
Oh, I'm
Joseph,
sorry,
this
what?
is like Joseph's #1 friend, so I'm just gonna like post a meme about his friend too, wherever I can freaking find the image. God dang it!
Okay.
Actually, one more
ironic thing
image
about his
of
friend is
Joseph,
that
just one more image.
Oh god, look at his face.
The ironic thing about his friend is that he responded to me saying he doesn't abuse his animal, but I'm like, motherfucker, I have screenshots of you saying that you kick your dog and you find it
Hold on,
funny.
here's the image of his friend. You know, this is gonna be quality. Just
What do
look
you
at
guys
general.
need to use to make memes? I gotta find this. I gotta get into meme making
Wasn't
again.
he caught beating his fucking dog on stream?
Yeah, like during a stream where me and Jacko were talking to him, he said we ended up recording him. Like, what did you? what the fuck did you do? He's like, what do you do? Your dog hurts. Like, okay, well, why? Angry?
Yeah, I saw that thing that on one of your previous streams, Kaz, like about that y'all were looking into his friend's videos or whatever, and like he had like an actual picture of a pixelated like freaking dog being abused or something.
Oh, hold on. Let me explain this. I did a stream where not only did Joseph admit to his pedophilic tendencies, and his friends admitted to like fucking being into bestiality and beating his dog and something like that. He fucking posted like pictures of brutalized fucking cats on a goddamn stream, and then after I re-uploaded the stream with edits so that it would stay in TOS, he flagged it
Apparently
down.
his brother.
I found the alternate accounts with. I found one of his many alternate accounts where he literally said, or not where he said, but where he posted an image of a cat's head being decapitated. Oh, sorry if that's too brutal. I might get the stream taken down, but I swear to God, I was going to make a video on it because I was gathering up information, but the time I was doing it, I couldn't find the channel because not only did he change his name, but he changed his profile picture almost instantly.
Oh yeah, I guess he's desperate to hide. Whatever the
trying to cover his ass.
Whatever the case is, I don't plan. I think I might just plan to end the stream here because I think I've said what I needed to really say. It wasn't really much. We're just talking about, hey, we got some shit on the new year. End of the decade. The insanity that was the 2010s. We're gonna move on to a new decade. And just have it's gonna be interesting with 2020, all this crazy shit. Oh fuck yeah, there was another thing I meant to say actually. Got lost in all this other shit.
We talked about how Joseph got vibe checked.
I mean, I don't really like New Year's resolutions much, but if there is a New Year's resolutions, I want to see about really pushing that pedo hunting thing to a lot more. Upload a lot more content of their projects and stuff. So if you guys out there really want to support my content, then yeah, be on the lookout for that shit. Also,
Mayor Riplin Wolf.
Also, I would also like. I know that I don't tend to be the beggar much, but if you guys like my fucking content, then like, share, and fucking subscribe. Send it out to people. Be like, hey, this fucker exists, because apparently that's the thing. Is I'm around the same places, but apparently nobody knows where to find me. Right fucking here, faggots.
Yeah, you're on the dead section of YouTube, and so am I.
Cash.
Hmm?
Cash, before you end the night, I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Okay, a Mad God posted a picture of this magnificent beast of Allah. Who the fuck is?
What?
Whoa, what? Wait, that was someone watching the stream? That's someone watching the stream right now.
No, I think he's talking about one of my fucking meme lords.
Oh, bruh.
What the? What atrocity I'm staring at? What the fuck?
Yeah, who is that guy in the bandana right here?
Most importantly, can we explain the video that's at the top that was uploaded 33 minutes ago?
I don't want to know what that is. I don't know
yeah,
who
I
the
don't
fuck
think
that
I want
is.
to
I don't
either.
want to fucking know.
I don't think I want to either.
Dovin, who the fuck? I don't know who the fuck that is.
I recommend we nuke that channel.
Okay, so
fuck is this
as I
shit?
could see, this thumbnail right here looks like he wants to set the U.S. on fire. So
Classy.
yeah, pretty classic. Yeah.
Very mentally stable. Very
You see, it's people like that. I'm a hermit, and I live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Get the bayonet. It's going right up his ass.
Yeah. So I got things planned out this year. To do a little bit more things. I know New Year's resolutions, fucking whatever. But you know what? I'll just add more. I'm planning to do more videos and streams. I'm planning to really put more effort into this shit and really put that content out there. If you guys really like it, I know some of you do. So be sure to keep an eye on that. Been really needing to change up the schedule so I can actually add more shit and content that you guys can fucking want to watch, as well as dealing with those pedophiles a bit more. Apparently they've been really scared recently. I wonder why.
Remember that one guy that
Remember
that one guy in that comment section that said something about how you were too scared to contact him, but in reality it was
Oh yes, Daniel
it was
Romanos.
the
Yeah.
it was the complete opposite. It was the other way around. He was the one that was actually too afraid to even come on your show.
The thing about Daniel is I actually went out of my way to talk to him about getting him on my show, which he agreed to before, and then he left out last minute and called me a coward. I mean,
and then he ended up talking to FNGR, and then he rage quit.
Oh no, fucking FNGR fucking caught him. That was great. Oh, he got caught. And not only that, fucking Daniel Romanos was stupid enough to end up doxing his phone number on stream, so that was great.
Oh, motherfucker.
Am I too late to hop on the stream and mock the pedos? Because I don't think we really had too much pedos to mock. I think we were just mocking Joseph for that shit, right? Yeah.
I still can't believe he pretended to be me. That's fucking embarrassing.
He pretended to be you and somebody else. What was I think no, his friend tried to be somebody else.
Yeah, his friend pretended to be Ryuki.
Yeah, Romanos zucked me on. Yeah, apparently Romanos has gotten to the point where he's been flagging everything he finds. So, especially on Facebook lately, if you're on Facebook and you're remotely attached to anything, if your name is remotely attached to mine in any way, if he identifies that you're on my server or you talk to me or you're a member or you have history with me or anyone in between of that, he just outright tries to take your fucking entire fucking Facebook down and other things and shit. So he's been on a fucking massive campaign lately to take people's content and shit down.
Jokes on that asshole. I'm a fucking nobody.
Basically, like the dude that's trying to snipe every single one of everybody's content that just pees him off.
Yeah.
Like all you're doing
Good.
is throwing rocks at a tank.
Yeah,
But
that's pretty much
sometimes
what it is,
sometimes he can miss his shots, but I guess from what I've heard, he can hit a few.
Yeah.
You can only hit them if they're crunch level.
I think that's just funny watching these pedofags get so desperate, especially when I mean, I'm not going to say this too much, but we did get confirmation that Daniel Romanos and Stetson were trying to use Joseph and other people to flag other people and shit, like some weird proxy war bullshit. So now that
Joseph is such a retard, he ratted them out.
Yeah, so not only that he ratted them out, he also got himself in trouble, so he's no longer a pawn in Daniel's game, and I don't think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden Daniel is actively doing what he tried to get Joseph to do. So, yeah. Checkmate,
Sweep
fucker.
the chessboard clean. The game begins anew.
Yeah. And if anyone in here thinks that I'm like stopping the pedo hunting game just because of YouTube, you're sorely mistaken.
It's just getting started, motherfucker.
Oh, it's just getting started, and trust me, you're gonna like what you're gonna see. Well, if
you
you're
haven't
a pedophile,
even
probably
seen
not.
Cass's true power level yet.
Nope.
He's just getting.
This is just 1%
True
of my
power.
This ain't even his final form.
Anyway.
Oh, damn it.
Anyway, I think 2020 is going to be quite interesting. I can't wait to see the stupidity that's going to happen. And I can't wait to see the pedophile spur as they realize what I have in store. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Here's to a new fucking year and a new decade. You know, regardless if that's good or ill. We don't know yet.
2020 starts a new path, new this
gay
and that.
shit. New little
and
wars.
New memes. Most importantly, new memes.
I have one last thing to say before I bounce.
Okay.
I said this not too long ago on Twitter.
Billy bounce.
What's up?
I said that 2020 is going to be my year. We are entering the age of.
Sorry, what?
2020's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a ride.
So we're going to be entering the age of fatso.
Yeah, seems accurate.
Oh, holy fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a
gonna
great
be
time.
interesting.
I hope you guys realize that these little wars with the pedophiles have only just begun, and their little games isn't going to be enough. So,
And most importantly, guys, y'all have a happy new year, bro.
yeah, exactly.
Be safe. Be safe.
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't let some guy. Don't let the little kid who got an AK-47 for Christmas shoot you. Don't. Just be safe. Be safe, everybody.
And don't
Y'all
forget,
have a great day.
Don't forget if YouTube decides to have a wild hip their ass and Susan doesn't like that I'm talking about her wild trips to Epstein's Island while using the funding
FBI
from,
Island, you mean?
using the funding from a humble weatherman's paycheck that they stole from, then well, you know where to find me. You know, BitChute, DLive, Twitch, other places. I put the links in the description. I put the links in the
have
comments.
a Twitch.
I put the links anywhere. Don't tell me that I don't. So that's on you. I'll see you guys later.